Do you love the taste of coffee but hate how it makes you feel? Do you get anxious, jittery, or crash hard in the afternoon? Have you ever wondered if there's an alternate which can give you mental clarity, relief of anxiety, boosted energy with no side effects? Well, in this video, I'm going to share my personal experience with coffee sensitivity, why I ditched regular coffee, and how I have switched to a mushroom-based coffee alternate, which has completely changed my mornings. You'll learn what's in it, why the ingredients work, and most importantly, how it makes you feel. So if you want to start your mornings with mental clarity, calm energy, and no crash, keep watching this video. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode. So everyone that I know loves a good cup of coffee. Now for me personally, my first ever coffee that I tried was when I was 30 years old and I tried a double espresso when I was in Rome. And let's be honest, it completely blew my head off. Ever since then, I've had a coffee every morning. I think as you get older, I've made a video about this recently in regards to getting older. Hence why I thought this is a complimenting video as well. We need a bit of a boost in the morning to try and get rid of that fogginess. But with caffeine, it actually gave me really bad anxiety where I would actually feel crippled around 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I would just crash. So I've done quite a bit of research into this. And I've actually found that a lot of people suffer from caffeine. And I want to share my experience. So when you initially take coffee, you do get a massive kind of rush. You feel like your productivity is up there. But in the afternoon, I would get a really bad crippling anxiety where it felt like all my worries and concerns were compounding. And I didn't know if it was just me having a bit of a dip. So when I drink full caffeinated coffee, I get really bad anxiety. I can sometimes get heart palpitations, and it actually gives me a very mild anaphylactic shock. Now that can actually result in, if I'm dehydrated as well, if I have food in the afternoon, my throat feels like it's closing up. And the only way I can actually relieve it, apologies for this, but it's actually to be sick. Now, I've done a bit of research into this and found it wasn't just me that felt like this. 2 or 3 people that I've come across in my life have said they experienced a similar thing, so I thought I need to try an alternate. And again, I want to share that with you. So these reactions that I've been having to coffee, I don't know if it's because I've had coffee later on in my life and I'm not built up a tolerance. So I was caught in a bit of a dilemma. I like the taste, I like the initial effect, but then afterwards, it just doesn't do me any favors, especially with my mental health. So what I did is I wanted to do a bit of research and find an alternate. Now, in all honesty, I'll give credit where credit's due. I first heard of this first supplement on Clarkson's Farm. If you've seen the 3rd season, they get mushrooms and they talk about lion's mane, and they said it's a natural kind of way to wake up. Now, what they talked about with lion's mane is it opens up and clears the morning fogginess as we all get older. So after hearing this, I thought I'm onto a winner. So I bought some lion's mane. Now, interestingly with this, in the afternoon, I got really bad headaches. So I must have either been doing too much or it must have been this particular version of lion's mane itself. But the mental clarity it gave me in the morning in regards to a coffee was a difference. And I thought, actually, this is something to still go down this avenue. So I love a good deal. So instead of having one ingredient, I thought I want to try and find a complex of ingredients that complement each other. And after a bit of research, I found this product. Now at this point, it's important to know that this is in no way a sponsorship. I am a very small channel. If you want to hook a brother up in future, feel free. But this is just my recommendation. This is the particular product that I use for my mushroom coffee alternate. So instead of reaching for a full-blown cup of full caffeine coffee, try and say that 10 times, I've gone for this product, which is called Free Soul Wake. It's a coffee replacement. When you look at some of the ingredients, you realize all the research that you do in regards to coffee alternates, it seems to be in this product. And I've ran it past a couple of friends and they seem to agree it's actually quite a good product itself. So I want to go through some of the ingredients and again how they kind of complement each other. So the first one I've already mentioned is lion's mane. This supports focus and mental clarity. Another ingredient is ashwagandha, otherwise known as KSM66. This balances stress and cortisol, so no caffeine jitters. There are 3 other mushrooms: reishi, shiitake, and maitake, and these provide a calming effect but also support your immune system. It also has turmeric, which is a natural anti-inflammatory. It has maca, which is, as we all know, a very popular product at the moment. This helps with natural energy and hormone balance. Himalayan pink salt and cinnamon. Again, these are natural anti-inflammatories, but also great for hydration and getting essential minerals into your body. And yes, it still has a bit of Arabica coffee for that taste that we all love. On the package itself, it says it is gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free, low caffeine, always without artificial colours, additives, synthetic nutrients, added sugar, preservatives, and GMOs. He recommends that you mix 1 heaped teaspoon, which is 5 grams, into about 120 ml of hot water. So I have been trying this product for probably about 6 months, and I've noticed a massive difference, and now for me, this is my alternate. This is what I'm going to. Hence why I thought if you have a similar sensitivity to coffee and caffeine like myself, this could be the product for you. So the most important thing to discuss is, how does it make me feel after I've had it? And the simplest way I can describe it is, when you wake up in the morning and sometimes you don't know what day it is literally like the clouds or the Red Sea or however you want to describe it, opening up and everything becomes clearer. You feel focused, you feel present, and you feel dialed in. Now the benefits is, you don't get any, well I personally don't get any side effects from this. Even though it has lion's mane in it, I don't get any headaches. So with the mental clarity, that naturally helps in regards to productivity, being focused, I can get more done. And without having to worry about a crash in the afternoon, that again helps my mental clarity and my mood. So like I mentioned, this isn't a sponsored channel. It's something that I found on Amazon. I would like to hear your comments and suggestions if you also have mushroom coffee. What products have you tried? Do you think I can try out as well? Now this wouldn't be a review video without me trying the product. So here comes the complimentary video of someone drinking a product and then trying to relay how it makes them feel and taste through the video media. So like I've mentioned, you could have this with a decaf coffee, or you can have it with a herbal tea. For me today, I'm actually going to be using a lemon and ginger green tea, and believe it or not, this complements it really nice. The overriding taste is coffee, but you've also got the earthy flavors of the mushrooms, which actually complement each other really nicely. Now for me, the actual taste isn't overbearing at all. That's why it goes well with such a different mixture of drinks. I think a safe bet is to have it with decaf coffee. But if you want to try it with a tea or a green tea, it won't sabotage the taste of the flavor that you've put in. I hope you enjoyed that complimentary clip of someone drinking a product on the internet. So my final thoughts, in all seriousness, if you are noticing that you have a reaction to coffee and you still need something to get you up in the morning and remove that mental fog, this could be a really good product to start off with. As I've mentioned, this video complements a video I just made recently, which is all about getting older and how to cope with it. Again, this links into the mental clarity and removing that morning fog. If you want to support the channel, feel free to subscribe, like and comment and share. I post daily cold plunges, that's my routine, that's my get up and go practice. And feel free to join the community and add comments about how you are making yourself 1% better a day. This is Chris from The Autobiography signing off. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy this new product and I will see you all soon. Take care.